There's this one jewel of a place, which is the Spiegelsaal, the Hall of Mirrors in the Old Palace, where Bach performed with his musicians. And it has a very inspiring atmosphere, that room. It felt like really the music was coming home to it. And the players, you could sense them responding to the proportions of the room. And for a piece like Brandenburg 3, which is a series of trinities, you sense that each of these little groupings are interlocking and responding so beautifully to the sound they produce in that hall. You pick up some of the sort of ghosts and shadows of his own personality. So there's a tremendous sense of discovery and, as far as we're concerned, rediscovery of the ambient sounds of that music in that particular context, which is intoxicating.
Our functioning as a group in this particular outfit is very much linked with John Eliot and John Eliot's approach. Most of us who play now have also played in the Bach Cantata Pilgrimage 8 years ago and have done a year of Bach with him. And that gave us some kind of formation in a language. And it's a continuous journey with John Eliot, exploring Bach's language. And I think we're very steeped in that. And because of that, we come with some kind of preconceived grammar for the language when we approach these pieces. And that was very much a unifying factor, and I think that made the process of assimilating these pieces much easier.
When you know it's right, it's so obviously right. There is an immediate sense of proportion and elegance about the music making, but in no sense is it artificial. It's something that is actually intrinsic to the physical sensation of the music.
Because it's a crystallization of something that we've gone through and some kind of process, the end result of a process is very different from its beginning. We do 1 or 2 concerts, then we leave them for a couple of months, and then we come back. And that time of reflection and time of things settling down always has an effect. By the time that we get to the Paris concert, and that will be taken live for a recording, we will be completely free. And we can just play with abandon and with real, pure enjoyment, because all the work would have been done. That's for me the ultimate goal. And there, I think that this recording hopefully will be different.
We've tried to structure this whole Brandenburg project in ways that mean that we have taken the music to different places, that we've rehearsed in London and then taken it to Köthen, the very place of origin of that music. And that influenced us all, I think, in our approach and has stayed with us. And from there we took it to Pisa, and that brought quite a different type of dynamic and a different atmosphere to the performances. And from there we've then combined these concertos with in 6 different concerts, 3 before Christmas and 3 after Christmas, with the 6 cantatas that make up the Weihnachtsoratorium, the Christmas oratorio, and the 6 surviving motets of Bach. So you get a lovely sandwich of a Brandenburg concerto, a motet, and a Christmas cantata, taking place in a very sympathetic environment in the beautiful Hawksmoor Church of Christ Church, Spitalfields. And that is the sort of climax of our project, which then leads beyond, after Christmas, to performance of all the 6 Brandenburg Concertos in Paris and to their recording ultimately.